Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. This video I'm going to talk about the link up. Very important. It's very important in the military and very important as preppers or survivalists, especially if after a while we have multiple little safe havens or communities that need to join together. Maybe we have a threat in our area, a motorcycle gang, a street gang, or just bad people that have united together to not work but to take from us. So we might have to combine forces with like-minded individuals or communities a few miles away, 5 miles away, to face this threat. And this link-up would be very important. All right, a link-up. A link-up is, you need to pick a spot that can be easily found at night. You also need to make sure it sort of has cover and concealment. You don't want to pick an open field. You want to make sure it's away from the line of drifts. So a normal person just walking, it doesn't walk into it. And it needs to be defendable for a short period of time. All right, we have two groups of people. We have group 1 and group 2. What we're going to do is the best way to do this is to have a face-to-face. The two leaders get together and say, hey, we're going to have to link up in 3 days from now, and this is how we're going to link up. And then you can arrange your signs and countersigns. You can pick your link-up point. So this video is going to deal on, this has already been arranged, and this is for an operation. So we've done some planning. My next video, I'll show you how to do it on the fly if you have to join two groups and you have radio communication. Now during this whole time we have radio communication, but we don't want to use it because every time you key that mic and say something, because we have civilian type radios, the enemy to say is listening. So the least we use that radio, the better. All right. We have picked the link-up point. It's easy to find because there's a river here and there's a small creek, so anybody can find this spot. It's not going to be hard to find at night. We have a link-up point. We have gone ahead and we've picked the link-up rally point for Group 1, and there's a link-up rally point for Group 2. We've already picked this out, and so everybody knows what we're doing, but this is at nighttime. Okay, Group 1 is coming this way. And you can have checkpoints, so you can talk to each group and they can know your progress. Let's say checkpoint 1 for us is the antenna. So when we walk and we get right here where we know the antenna's to the left because we can see it, all we have to do is key the mic and say checkpoint 1. The other team knows our checkpoint 1 is the antenna, so they know we're here. And the same with the farmhouse. If team 2 is coming across here and they get even with the farmhouse, they can just say, this is team 2, we're at checkpoint 1. Everybody is on the same sheet of music. We know where everybody is. Okay, what's going to happen is this team, team 1, has gotten here, and they're going to stop. They're going to send a security team. A small element's going to go forward to the link-up point. The rest of the guys are going to assume a 360 security and just wait. So we're first here. Team 1's gotten here first. They're moving forward very slowly. And they come to the link-up point, and it's a big dead tree. Now they're going to leave a sign. It could be a dirty old sock. It could be a couple rocks piled on top of each other. It could be some 2 sticks crossed at the base of the tree. It's whatever you guys have agreed upon. So what they do is they come in here, they get to the tree, and they have determined they are the first ones there because there's no sign. So they'll make the sign, and what they're going to do is their responsibility is to clear this point quickly to make sure there's no enemy there. So the team 1, the security team only, clears it. And then they're going to move off the point. We usually move about 300 meters in the Army because we have night vision, we have thermal, we can see them. And we have good radio communication that's secure. We probably won't be able to move 300. We might only be able to move 50, 60, 70 meters if it's dark out. Hopefully we have a little bit of moon or stars we can see. Basically you're moving off the point, but you're going to be able to observe the point. Okay, you move off and you wait. Team 2 gets here, and that's their rally point. So most of their guys will stay here, and they'll send a small security force forward, maybe 2 guys. And that team's going to go forward, 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 until they get to the tree. They get to the tree, and they see the sign. The 3 big rocks stacked on top of each other. So they know, hey, we're here second. Immediately, they're going to realize that, and they're going to give the sign, the far recognition sign. Now at night, you've already agreed upon it. So it is a green chem light. You pop your green chem light, you wave your chem light. As soon as the team 1 sees that, they're going to counter with a red chem light. They pop their red chem light, and they do it. Now, If we don't have chem lights, you have flashlights. You can have a red lens flashlight, whatever you guys have agreed upon. All right. So team 1 sees team 2 sign, and they counter with their sign. So now at this point, hey, it's probably the good guys over here. But team 1 will stay in place. The first team will stay in place. Team 2, seeing they're late, they're going to have to do the extra walking. Just remember it that way. They're going to move forward right up to team 1, but they're going to stop, and team 1 is going to challenge them. If you guys have agreed upon some password, I'm going to say from team 1, elephants, and whatever your other sign is, you might say pepperoni pizza. As soon as we hear that, that's just another step. Hey, this is definitely the good guys. All right, so then the team 2 will link up with team 1, cover that last 40, 50 feet. Now, you have a couple options here. The security team right here can go with the security team from 2 and can come back here, pick up the other team, and then bring them forward. And now you've successfully linked up. While you're coming forward, when you get here, the rest of your team is probably going to stop you and challenge you with another challenge word. And then you'll say it back, the proper word. So then you'll complete your link up. It's pretty easy. Now this is very easy if you've gone through the planning process. Let's say we're doing it at night. If we're doing it during the day. We don't have flashlights, we don't have chem lights, but we have this. How about you cut a big pink piece of material or an orange? So these guys will show a pink piece of a pink cloth. These guys will show orange. Whatever you want. You can use your imagination. As long as everybody knows it, it's very easy to link up this way because it's pre-planned. Let's just say we're going to link up, but we haven't made this planning. Okay? But we know we're going to link up here, but we don't know the countersign or sign. Okay? And we want to really know that these guys are where they are. So, you can also do this on the radio. After you get close, you can say this. You can tell them on the radio, I'm going to show, if it's during the day, I'm going to show an orange cloth, and then I'm going to show a camouflage cloth. And you wave that, and the other guys say, I see it. I'm going to show a white cloth. And then they show it. That is very, the person on the other end of that radio is probably your guy, and he's showing you the right sign. So that's another way you can hook up if you haven't made plans. I probably need to do one more video on this to clarify and to show a few other things that we could do. But I think this got you started. Very important. This will keep us from shooting the good guys. Now let's say we're going to have a big operation. Let's say we're going to have 4 teams meeting up. Okay, we have 4 separate elements going to meet up. What you're going to do is the first team in here sets the sign, goes back and waits. They're the team that's going to bring in everybody else. So what's going to happen is they'll stay here. They'll bring in team 2. Also, then team 3 will come in. They'll bring back 3 and 4. So they'll be like the air traffic controllers. The first team in is the air traffic controllers to control everything. I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.